Hey guys, Leah Tim here with Seint Beauty. So you got your awesome box, you got your amazing purchases and you're so excited to use it, but now maybe you're thinking, oh my goodness, I completely forgot everything she told me. How am I gonna do this and how do I arrange my colors? So this video is gonna teach you how to do that. Once you get your tins out here, you're gonna see that it has a bottom layer and a top here. You're gonna just put your thumb on the bottom, you're gonna take your top finger and you're just gonna slightly press on that top and slide out that bottom portion, removing that tin like so. You're gonna take whatever compact that you got and you're gonna have your two highlight colors, your one contour and your one lip and cheek if you just got the basic HAC. But if you got many different features like bronzers and eyeshadows, you can arrange them however you want. But I'm gonna show you how I arrange mine. This is my triple decker here. This is my everyday face that I just fill with a bunch of different colors that I like to switch on from time to time, which is one of the most awesome things about being an artist. You get so many different colors that you get to try everything. So again, everything's magnetic. You're gonna take your tin and you're gonna just replace it into your compact like so. The way I arrange them here is I put my two highlights here first. I kind of bounce back between two different colors right now, just depending on what my skin tone looks like. And I have them right here, followed by my brightener, followed by my contour. Up in the rest of my things, I have my illuminators up at the top, my bronzer and my Vanilla Dust setting powder. My second layer is full of some lip and cheek colors, followed by my eyeshadows at the bottom. These are just my everyday wear, and then I have another palette full of all the other amazing goodies. So now that we have this together, we're gonna just do our basic Cheetah hack, the very simple step-by-step how we're gonna go about doing that. So I'm gonna apply with my finger and I'm gonna take my finger into my main color here. I'm gonna go along my bearded area, anywhere that I would grow facial hair, and I am just gonna start dabbing along my face like so. Once I have along my jawline area here, I'm gonna also go right on the sides of my upper lip here. I'm gonna go on the sides of my nose, and then I'm also gonna go up in the middle part of my forehead like so. So now you can see I have along my jawline, my upper lip, the sides of my nose, the middle of my forehead, and I'm gonna go just a little bit underneath my cheeks as well because I've been wearing my contour a little bit higher on my cheekbones. So I'm just gonna put a couple dots right in this area right here. Remember, each color has its own spot. So that is going to be my main color. Now I'm gonna switch to my brightening color. Again, that's gonna be about a shade or two lighter than what your main color is. So I'm gonna again take my finger and I am going to do it in my T-zone, and not only are we looking to conceal underneath our eyes, but we're looking to create that lift as well. So I'm gonna take my finger and I'm gonna dab right underneath my eye in a pizza triangle type of shape. We don't wanna just put our concealer right underneath our eye. We wanna have it meet down at the bottom of our cheekbone here, creating that light reflection to go up versus then just right underneath our eyes where we're looking to conceal. I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the other side, like so. I'm also gonna put that brightener in my T-zone. So I go right in between my eyebrows right here, right down the middle of my nose, right above my Cupid's bow, and right in the middle of my chin. So again, brightening shade is going to be pizza triangle underneath your eyes, or in between your forehead, down the middle of your nose, and right above your Cupid's bow, and right in the middle of your chin. Then we're gonna get to our contour color. Taking that contour, my finger again, and I'm just gonna dot along my hairline like so, followed by down into my temples like so, until I reach the top of my cheekbone. So my cheekbone is right here, so I'm gonna stop right at the top of that cheekbone. I'm gonna carry that contour right along my cheekbone, but we're just gonna go halfway. We don't wanna bring that contour too far into our mouth because we want to draw that light up this way, all right? We're causing our face to look like it just got a facelift without the expensive surgery, right? So taking that contour right along that cheekbone right here. If you want to put your lip and cheek on right away, you absolutely can. So I am just gonna flip over to my lip and cheek spot, and I'm going to use Black Cherry today. If you do not have Black Cherry, it's one of the most stunning colors. So I'm just gonna take that little bit on my finger, and I'm gonna go right above my contour right here. Just right above in that cheek area like so. And the same thing on the other side. Now, depending on what brush you purchased with your order, you're gonna use that one now to blend everything in. I am going to use the blush bronzer today. This is my personal favorite brush. It has the fluffy end on this side. This is meant to be for more your bronzers and smoothing everything in. And this side right here is gonna be more your blending end. It has a little bit more of a firm bristle on here, but also when you applying on your face, depending on the type of coverage you want. If you are looking for a very light, airy look, you are going to pressure on your face and really swirl everything in. If you are looking for more of a makeup feel, a little bit heavier coverage, you're going to stipple in. Also, if you have a mature skin, you're going to be swirling in with your blush bronzer brush, but you're also gonna want to finish with your perfector sponge. Your perfector sponge is gonna help smooth everything out, especially where we have those fine lines and wrinkles, just so any additional residue does not sit right on those wrinkles of your face, because as our face moves around, our makeup can too. So we don't want anything to settle into our lines. So if you have that perfector sponge, and especially if you have mature skin, get that perfector sponge damp, or with our setting spray, spray it. You're gonna wring it out, and you're just at the end, you're just gonna pat along your whole face. So I'm gonna take my brush here now, and I'm just gonna start blending everything in. Again, it should be very nice and seamless. Your cream is going to melt onto your face and blend really nicely together. I always start in my main area. It's really personal preference on what you want to start or where you want to start. So once I have that main color all blended in, I'm going to move to my brightening shade. And this one I'm gonna specifically stipple. I want to keep everything that I'm trying to brighten nice and bright. So I am going to tap and pat right in between my brows and down my nose, like so. Down to that Cupid's bow and right at the base of that chin. Underneath the eye, again, going to stipple underneath our eye, just blending everything in really nice and seamlessly. So you can see, regardless of whether you swirl or pat, you're gonna get that really nice blend all together. Again, you are just learning this for the first time, so remember, a little bit goes a long way. If you put too much makeup on your face, you can tend to have that cakey feel, or people aren't used to that glowy skin feel. So if it feels like you have too much, or if you're feeling like you're a little bit yellower, because all of our colors do have a little bit of a yellow tone, cut back on the application next time. You're always more than welcome to add more, but if we add a little bit too much, it can tend to be a little bit different on our face. But again, this is completely new to you and gonna be a learning curve. So give it a few tries. If you still have questions after that, please feel free to reach out. I'm happy to answer any questions for you. So now we're gonna get along in that hairline with that contour. I'm still sticking with that fluffy end, and I'm just gonna start swirling into my face, bringing that not only into my hairline, but down into the rest of my colors, creating a little bit smaller of a forehead line with that dimension. Again, that contour is creating that shadowed look. This is supposed to be a little bit darker. With that cheekbone, we want to always be bringing it back up towards our temple and not down into our face. So again, this is the one direction with the contour. I want you to make sure that you're going right along that area right here. And again, it also blended in our lip and cheek as well at the same time. Switching over to the other side, again, blending up towards that cheek. And just depending on what your desired look is for your shadow, continue blending until you have the desired look that you want. And that is going to be your basic hack. If you are somebody who has a couple extras, if you are looking to contour your nose as well, I'm gonna actually switch to my detail brush for that. I really like the small end and it's perfect for contouring. I'm gonna show you right along the side here. I'm gonna take that small end and I'm just gonna tap it into my contour just a little bit, and I'm gonna go right down the sides of my nose, right underneath here as well, and the same on the other side. And I'm just gonna take that wedge end and I'm gonna just start blending down to my nose here, a little bit up into my brow, finishing underneath as well, and on the sides of the nose as well. You absolutely can do that with any brush you have. Again, if you have the blush bronzer brush, you can just small like that and just blend it in on the sides. One other place, if you do want to contour a little bit around your neckline, you can take that detail brush, go right along that jawline, creating that shadow underneath your face. Just to chisel out that jawline a little bit. You can see how much dimension in that shadow it already brought, just my jawline right here. And just make sure you blend it in a little bit down into your chin as well. So now that we have all that contour done, I'm gonna just bronze my face just a little bit. This is gonna create that nice sun-kissed glow. I'm gonna switch over to that fluffy end of my blush bronzer brush, and I'm gonna go right into my bronzer up here, and I'm going to just smush it just a little bit, just so it doesn't get into my other colors, and it also helps create that nice line, just that little bit, and I'm gonna go right along where I had that contour on my cheek, and then the same on the other side, and up into my forehead. And then I also like to do right along my neck as well, letting go of that brush and just swirling in that nice warmth up into that temple area, along the forehead. Same on this side here, and back down my neck. That is gonna be just that nice warmth of that bronzer. I always dust my nose just a little tiny bit right at the edge of my chin. And then I'm gonna finish off with my illuminator. Today I'm gonna use my Honey Illuminator, just taking that little tiny bit on my finger, going right above where I put that lip and cheek, creating that really nice reflection from the sun or light wherever you are, creating that little glow. Same thing on the other side here as well. Also, I'm gonna go right up my nose, creating that nice reflection of the sun, patting that in. One little spot at each arch of my eyebrow, and then I always go right above my Cupid's bow as well. If you are somebody that doesn't have an upper lip, that's really gonna create that nice lip right here and give you a little bit of an extra pop. If you are somebody who likes to wear lipstick and you wanna finish off with a little bit of lip color, you can certainly use your lip and cheek that you purchased to use your cheek and just put a little bit here like so. And you are all set. That is your quick 5-minute tutorial on how to do the 5-minute face with a little bit of exclamation. Oh my goodness, I can talk. Explanation. So if you have any further questions, please always feel free to reach out to me. Again, my name is Leah Tim with Seint Beauty, and I am so excited that you picked me for your beauty advisor today. Have an awesome day.